Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? See, I got a bit many windows up, so I don't really know where my mouse is. I found it. Yes, it's another day, it's another stream. We're in the zone, so to speak. Continue browsing that thing, close that down. Here we are. Let's get. So, where we at? Yesterday we did this fabulous thing, getting us all the, where's my mouse again? Inferium essence. Sweet. We got some dirt so we can sort that out. Dye and nature essence and one miserable block. Now this thing does not work as well. And in my inventory they can be repaired, but it doesn't last long. 1 click per second. So we need to get to the, what you might call it, Supremium one. We need to get there fast, hopefully also today. Because we need resource generation and we need to get it sorted. And we have a dude over here. What you got? Looting farm, yada 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 yada. You are useless. So, let's get back on top. We'll do our sleepy business. And there is that. We have started a couple of villagers. You is full. So we need to grab all of this wood. Put it over here. And this is gonna probably fill up once or twice more. I'm missing a sheep. How many eggs we got? 535. And resource generation. This is a resource gen thing. We have, like we do here with the logs, that's kind of a thing. We have like we have our moss over here, and we have our other blocks over here. Also resource and block generation. This is probably finished, yes. How many? 1500, yes. Let's go with that. Let's get those in there. We'll make more. Take these out. And we'll stick them in here. And this is a bunch of junk, but we got some steak, which actually I also would like to get some extra of. I did not say use the wood, damn it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. Those goes up there. So what did I say? Where's my stream? There it is. Resource generation, the basics. That's what I said. Something wrong there. Is it just a thing, or are we actual live? Crap. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yes. We is cool. Got it. So for that, well, we don't need to fly everywhere anymore. So we have our mob grinder, which has been dunking out 121 levels for us. Let's fly upstairs here. We did put up a bunch of filters. Night vision, regeneration. Do I have all the regeneration? Yes. I do. Slowness, slow falling. How about absorption? We don't have enough levels. We need levels to add this, so let's just retrieve all the levels. That means we can take both of these two absorption things here. Haste, strength, step, speed, jump, knock, nausea, okay, and conduit power. So we have 5 absorption heart right now. These 3 are new. So we'll do that. Submit, add, submit, add, shift click, remove the tags. So when I put this back, they will disappear. Cool. Haven't decided what to do with this yet. It's probably never going to be used, but it doesn't matter. It's running and it's fine. And we have this thing for our things, which is also fine, which we're just gonna have to run. So this is a little bit of resource generation, but we should, you know what, let's go top floor. Let's turn our let's keep our turn everything off, and RF crafter, no, at RF, then space, and then a crafter. Cool. We go in here, remove this. Why do I have these in my offhand? Nobody knows. So we would like this recipe. Right. We would like this as a recipe. Let's add that, because planks. You are gonna make that. And 1 stick and 1 redstone makes that. This is like that. We have 7 blue dye. Right, that's what I thought. I thought we had one for the nuggets. I don't have like the patience to make the recipe for blue dye just yet. Okay, we added that. Okay, cool. So tier 2 will be like that, and tier 3 will be like that. Still just 1 frame in the middle. Can we do 10? Yeah. Then we have the rest, enough crafters for the rest of the game. Glorious. Well, let's just take all of these. And got something in my tooth. I don't have a toothpick. Oh, that's annoying. Generates 1. These are and steel nuggets, right? So we're not going to get into that. Oh, we have this one. Generates 20. It's a starter. Let me get to a basic. Can I have 2 basic? No. Before we get to that, I'm gonna need a recipe for that. I'm gonna need to just nab some of that. Can I have 2 now? Yes, cool. Cool. That's a good start. So we'll go to our bottom floor. This is this one. And we're gonna need to fly a bit again. And as we're gonna stay here a little bit. Really? We'll stay like this. So we'll put down we'll just start like that. So where's my wrench? There it is. So you'll extract. We'll add that. And to begin with, we'll extract only this. Annoying. We have this. We have some of that. Let's just grab a bunch of that from here also, and then we go back. And I will then just put you there. Which is gonna work just fine. Once it becomes daytime. just me, or did my sleeping bag just disappear? Cool. Well. Burp. We need to make a few things here. Let's do that into a recipe. We'll make that into a recipe. We'll make this to a recipe. We might need another one. So we'll do that. So make me one of these. There we are. Then we use this one to make the green one. I'll take this one out. So then we have that. Let's make one more of these. Let's make. Let's just do that. So we'll go butterfly and we fly to the sky. So we'll remember that, we'll remember that. Remember that. Cool. Now let's just break out that. Apply. Can I take a couple of these and can we just make the next level in our crafting table? We can. That is very nice. That means we can put apply. Right, and we still have some of that. So then we can go here again, and I can press U on this bad boy. Which is this one. Spend these. You spend Inferium fast when you kind of run out of stuff. So the use for then, that's not the one we wanted. Up. We wanted this one. And the next one for this requires 4 Insanium. So let's grab all of this. So we can take this and break it down to a bit of that. We have some of this, cool. We'll take a few of these to break down to that. And in here then we will have this with that, and that should go external, that's apply. So these will be there, the blue ones will be there, these will be there, these will be there. These will be there, let's remember. Yes. Home. So let's say I take 8 of these. Cool. Then I take this. Make some of that. And I take this again. And I do that and this. So we'll do, I don't know, 3 of this. Let's start with that. So in here I will put we'll put that there. Okay, so like that. You stay. You stay? Where I tell you to stay? One. You just playing with me? Guess he is. Okay, so apparently it's finished everything. Anyways, we have 7. Let's clear all this out. We don't have enough room for that. Doesn't matter. Put that in there. I'm gonna clear out all of these. Like so. And then with U, and we press U on that, and we craft a master infusion crystal. Remember, recipe 1. Apply. There is my netherite thingy. Yeah, and this here thing picks up everything, of course. That's why. Okay, we got some of that stuff. So, really? Gotta redo that. So that will be red, blue, orange in this case. Remember that. Okay, so if I push that in, it's gonna do that. That's fine. Next recipe is going to be this bad boy again. 4 of these. Apply. All right. Remember, yes. Next recipe then is again going to be this. These 4 again is going to be int. That's what I meant. And then we have this for that. With these also int apply. I'm going to remember that. And then we're going to have this 4 of this. That's going to be external C apply. Cool. So that means we should be able to put this one back. Brilliant. I only have 3 more people in the chat. Welcome, my dudes. Welcome, welcome. So if we then just take, just take one of these for now, and just stick that there. And this is gonna work just fine. And let's see, if I go down here, I should find this one. Let's take these 2 out. And we'll go upwards. And we'll trash can all of these. We're never gonna use these ever again. This one we're gonna need, because reasons. So let me see. Dude, stop moving. So I'll take this and that and this. No? Other way around? No? Oh. Never mind me. It was like that. So don't lose that. Okay, so we got that thing going. In I think it's this thing is the one we need. That works all the way up. Of course it does. Crap-o-linen. Alright. While we wait for some more of this stuff, I guess we will have to work on our other thing. So a place for our resource generation. So that's our mob farm. That's gonna be our tower or resource of mystical agriculture. So a bit for block generation. Where would we want to put that? Let's go over this way. And a bit higher. right. So here we have a little something something. And oh, already done, eh? Alright. We'll make some more. So for this, let's do... Well, we can turn that off. A couple of these. What walls do we have? We have these, absent by design. I can live with that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that works. Okay, but I'm gonna need one more stack. I just remembered. Wait, well. Oh, here we are. I'm missing a few. Still missing 3 for some reason. What the hell? There they are. I'm missing 4, which can combine will become 3. So then I can do this. Cool. So we'll put this inside a house, of course. First we do this. We do claims. So claim, chunk load. Claim, chunk load. So we'll do... This could actually be the outside wall also, come to think of it. Just so we can gain a little bit more space. Let's do that. At least on these sides. Well, let's just do, yeah, these 3 sides. So we will then have four. cool. Yes. We're building, we're building. I'm very unsure about these. I don't think. No, they gotta go. There's a lot of noise outside. Can't do anything about it. Sorry. Right, so let's. Sounds like sweeping the streets. Alright, so we have that. Then we need this. So that. That. And that. Cool. And did we leave a bunch of cobblestone stairs up here? We left some. Cool. We're mixing all the styles here, I think. We can get rid of this, because that's just annoying. See if I can remember this. I think I'm already off. Yes. It's coming back to me now. Wow. Okay. The jetpack is quite rough. Not gonna lie. Sweet. Sweet child of mine. I should have been a rock star. Well, probably not, but you know. Okay, Calisto, keep, what's it called, tongue in cheek here. You don't want to mess this up. That's gonna look ridiculous. Yum. Police Academy. Sweet. Then we go here. This is gonna make trouble for my flight thingy. Down to 40 million RF here. It's sucking all the power. It'll be alright. Oh, straight reload. I'll take it. I did think our power situation would keep up though, but I'm not sure. But this is at least gonna give us a decent amount of space for block generation thingies. Cool. Which is gonna be amazing also. Hello, Spicy. How are you doing today? You doing good? Wonderful. Taking the answer I want today. I'm just joking. Sometimes the quark block placement thing is not always the finest. That's for sure. You're on your way to Christian Sand? Cool. What you gonna do in Christian Sand? Who in their right mind would come to Christian Sand? Joking. It's an okay city. I'm here, you know. I live here for work. And because it's the city in Norway with most sunny days. I think it's just called a confirmation also in English. I just had that debate with the wife and the kid today, actually. I think it's just called a confirmation. All right. That's gonna be suit and tie, nice shoes, tons of cake, a ginormous amount of cake. Imagine a lot of cake. That's not enough. More. That's a typical Norwegian confirmation. It's like, do they even make these many cakes? Didn't know these many cakes existed. These are common things to say in Norway when someone's getting confirmed. And those who are hosting the event, they'll be eating cakes for at least a month, maybe more, depending on the cake. Ah, I saw that. We had some of these. So put that in. We're gonna need a couple more of these. So we would add that and this. Oh, wait a minute. How did we do that? Let me think here. So we have a block. How was this done again? I think we just did like that. So we do this. Let's just use that because it's just a simple. Congratulations though on your confirmation. Did you go to church or do you do the borgerly, like humane ethic, blah blah blah, whatever it's called these days? And most important, and the reason most people do this, how much money did you get? Yeah, it'll be fine. That's a cozy little cottage full of bats and creepers. Right. They spawned right away, didn't they? Do you have any more mega torches? We don't. Mega. Gold. Oh. Yeah. I could have done that also, way back when it was my turn. But if I had, I would have gotten less money, especially from the grandparents. So, church it was. Only for the money. I'm not gonna take a cut in my paycheck. Yeah, and also if you look like, in my opinion, like, should I call it a devoted churchgoer thingy? It's like, why would you? No obsidian? Really, really? We'll make 2. I'm gonna break that up anyway. We need a proper floor. Or do we? Probably yes, but... Let's go starter again. And let's have... let's just break these pipes. And bring this and that. We need some buckets. Pick up witch water, pick up the lava and water. Can I break that? I couldn't. That's okay though. We have more. This is netherrack on top of a netherrack. This is kiwi on top of an obsidian. Can we break it? That's a bone block. I don't think so. No. Can add it, of course, but not sure how that's gonna work out for things. But if you're gonna play this pack, you don't have to play it in the sky. You can choose to play this in overworld also. It'll make some things a whole lot easier, of course, like dirt and stone and wood. And I just saw a couple of things here. I saw other things. 1, 2, 3. And those. There's some That was some loot we got earlier. Let's put that in there along with this thing. Okay, and we'll break this and that and this. These on top of that, and that's a solium block. Right, so let's do igneous. We'll press use. We'll collect here. So soulstone, basalt. We don't need cobblestone, that's for sure. We're gonna want one for the stone. Let's maybe just do a few snippets, and that reminds me I gotta fix my placement here on the screen so I can see what I feel like I should be seeing. So we want the stone. And I want this one, which is black stone. And let's cobble deep slate. And I want this one, which is netherrack. Packed ice. Blue ice for dark stone on top of an obsidian. That's obsidian water, that's the kiwi. We're gonna want that one also, of course. Up. Okay, let's back. Let's start by putting down these two. And for now, we'll just do that. For our first and second floor thingy. So if you have a bunch of this stuff in the first floor, we keep most of the storage up here, I suppose. Always seems like a good idea. Yes, 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 yes. Somewhat of a center will be here. So we'll put one block down, we'll add you. And you, and we'll break you. So that is deep slate. Which one of these was deep slate? That is deep slate, and that is packed ice. All right. One, two, three, but that is 4. of these bad boys. And they're all around a piece of lava. So if we start with 4 like this, so this one has, underneath this one we'll put one of these. That'll make stone. And let's say under this one we'll put that. Let's just remove these blocks so I can see what's underneath. And let's say under this one I put, that should be in here, 1 obsidian. That's gonna be our kiwi. So that's stone, netherrack, kiwi. And that one there is packed ice. Alright, so we'll do the same thing here. We'll put that one under there. So we will put 1 lava here. Alright. And this has obsidian, lava. And let's see, witch water. That's lava, netherrack, and that thing. Why is this an obsidian? Probably a misclick. Or because we are staying on obsidian. So if I put that there, and just now for the start of things and to separate some stuff, so I take these and put that there. So if I put witch water here, you start creating, you do nothing. Good. So that's netherrack from this guy. This one needs water. No, wait, so if I do this, that, if I put water here, this will be kiwi, this will be stone. Brilliant. Then this one needs something else. That's gonna be that one, so that's gonna be then putting down a packed ice here. We'll put that to work. You're still doing your thing. Cool. Awesome. Let's see. That one is locked. More. Oi. $512? What the hell? That's a buggy thing. Because I can swear we had some things in there. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. So that's everything except black stone, which is going to require blue ice and lava. And nothing else. That's not going to be there. Cool. So that's those guys. We still need more though. Because we had the soul stones. That's lava, water, and a soulium block. So how did I make the calcite? Okay, that's from one of these guys. Okay, yeah, so that's the waterlogged extractor on top of a bone block. which is gonna require which actually would be better served. Could I combine these? No. Could not do that. So we'll have that, I guess, in the other corner here somehow. So if this is my bone block and that is that, and we need to surround it. And I need a water bucket. To waterlog that, and we'll grab this guy and we'll pluck that like so. Cool. Okay, so if I go back to this can be added, right? Yes, it can, because we are well within the thing, which is cool. This is great. So we're gaining the kiwi. Yes, all of these are good. Blackstone, yes. Soulstone. No, because I did not set that to extract. There we go. Glorious. So what else does this do? Do we need a lot of basalt for stuff? I guess not. Dark utilities, but that also use blackstone. So that's the same. Basalt stuff absent by design. That's also the same. That's the same. And cook it to smooth. Building blocks can be used to dissolve some stuff. These can also be made like this. We'll keep an eye on that. Or let's see. So for that we need soul soil. Nether essence is nether seeds. Snagler agglomerato. Let's grab that. Let's see. We'll put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Cool. We'll worry about the walls later. Soul sand, nether rack, and nether bricks. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back. Let's grab 4 of these. We're gonna cook them to bricks. We'll come back here. We will collect this and that, and we will snag. Stack with those. That goes in the offhand. That's like that. It's smashed. Compressed offhand. Yeah. Smashed. That's magnet off. Well, that cooks there. Let's go here and we'll dump this. That should be to the cooker, yes. It's so good that it is the Friday. Friday must be one of the best days in the week. For reals. And warts. We have the warts. Right. Let's try that again. That goes with Prudentium. So we'll go to not the mob grinder, the bottom floor thingy. Oh yeah. This one is broken, that's why it's not doing anything, but smooth. Ouch. That's done. That required tertium. That's 2 tertium. Two more. And I made that, didn't I? I feel like we did make that. We sure did. Because we are the professionals. Boom. Time. 1:35 only. Alright, we good. Delicious. TP good. All right. At ever. Let me have one of these. Let me right click that. Let me find the conduit power. Not the fire resistance though. But let's get rid of the conduit powers. They're freaking me out. So we go to the mob grinder. Magnet off. Let's unlock these. Yes. Let's grab a couple of extras. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 of these. So I do whack. I need a wrench. So you are extract, upgraded. Extract, upgraded. Extract, also upgraded. And that should empty out everything that can be emptied out into these, like sticks, arrow bones, redstone, glowstone, all this stuff. Lily pad of fertilizers, add that. Let's turn magnet off. add these. That's broken again. Let's press this, we press that, we press this, we press that. Mob grinder. Is it not the conduit power that gives me this crazy elytra thingy? Very weird. That's gonna take a minute. How's this thing going? Find leggings. Let's add these to a drawer. We'll put it there. $4K, they'll be fine. Just skip the rest. Just get rid of them. How are we for resistance? We can have more resistance. Heart gainer. Absorption. Absorption is full. Flight 1. Yes, that only took like a gazillion mobs to kill to get flight. Now we have creative flight from everlasting abilities. Beautiful. So then how about this thing? Hidden chest plate. That is full. Saturation. Reduce hunger. Yeah, we can have that. Regeneration. I have that, right? Yes. Slowness, invisibility, attack steroids. That is also full. Magnetize, I don't want that. How about luck? Luck is full, okay. Strength, that's full, I know. Speed, jumpers, knockback, conduit power, nausea. No, wait. Wow. Really? Extract from this one, please. Potatoes and carrots. just let the rest stay there. So for the lily pad we need slime pearl, gland and rebone and green dye. We don't have a lot actually. Well, I haven't been here much. So we'll do 6 of each. Actually, let's go bottom. No. Magnet off, bottom floor. And we grab... This one is broken already. Bunch of that. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Slime pearl is only 20. Is that correct? Really? Right, we need to do a quick detour, my boys. The use for these is blue. Okay, so I gotta remember to double tap. It's quite important. Whoop, whoop. Cool. So here I have slime spawn egg, B, we have this, so we need to go to the nether, because we need to find more spawners. Yeah, we'll just go north. Yes. Let's keep an eye out, see if there were any more spawners here on this fortress, or if it took them all. Grabbed. No, no, okay. Let's continue to the north. Comes the next one. Snagged. Snagged. Well. Nothing. Well, we have a little piece over here also to the west. Ooh, this is a different biome. Okay. We are professional Minecrafters. We've been everywhere. Right, here we should have a... That's 2. Well, we need slimes. We need more spawners for our grinder bees knees. So let's check here what eggs we have that we would like. We'd like the slime. We want the wither, for sure. Probably Enderman. Some is not so much. Wither, we have the slime. Shulker maybe down the line. We have the skeleton. We said the Ender Boy. We have the creeper. We have the blaze. So Enderman, wither and slime. That's a good start. Let's, you know what? Let's just grab the Zombert also. So for this we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. Four golden apples. Four of that, and from this one we'll need a bunch of ghast tears also. Magnet off. Oh crap. There we are, spawner agitators. 4, perfect number. We do take fall damage still, so let's be careful. So then we want to give these a space. We'll have the zombie heart. Cool. And we're gonna need a slime. And that stuff. Let's put these there. We'll put ender pearls there. We'll add coal to that one, that'll be fine. Let me reclaim that. Start with that. So here we're gonna add this and that, and we will take wither skulls and these dudes. We're gonna have the wither rib, known as the Mac rib. Just put those over there. A nebulous heart. Used for a few things. We don't need a gazillion, so we'll just fill that one up. Yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. And we're gonna want to keep iron. So let's just put that there. And then we have stone swords, which we add into there and submit. These are mine. Next big step would be to add conduits. There's the withers. I just want to see zombies. Yeah, perfect. And we apparently have slime because we already get that in the system. Let's add this to somewhere. So whenever this one is empty, let's just give him a little bit of help. Alright, so let's grab these to the starter, pop these in. Go here. Add this as a recipe. Add that as a recipe. Can I have 2 stacks? No. I can have 1 stack. No? Oh. No. Alright, so we'll just wait a bit then, I suppose. That's fine. It's not like it matters. While we wait for that then, let's go bottom floor. This is actually not so much. So I take these 3 and these 4 and go to starter base. So 4 of these at must. Give me like 20 of these. I need 2 of these. I'm gonna need 2 of these. Right, and I go to the next one, I need 2 of each of that. So then I take these and just do that. Cool. Right. Cool. And that used a diamond shite. So can I just... Okay. Cool. Let's do that because, you know, I'm weird like that. Right. Sometimes I'm not sure how I survive in the world. Because it's just, sometimes it's just crazy that I do. I think. I will just leave it like that. So we'll keep. Worst case scenario, we just need a bit more space between things. Squeeze me! Which might not be a bad thing. So yes, this is also still a thing actually. Perfect. So we have 4 nature seeds. We have 1 experience seeds. Do we need 2 dye seeds? No, we don't. The rest is just basically wherever. And we'll just start filling up in a corner. And we're not gonna bother too much about the speed of things that is underneath here. We'll just not worry about it. So the essence will then go straight into here. All right. Let's toss those up there. So how is our storage doing? Only the top 2 chests are in use. We have tons of storage, my dudes. Yes, we... Cool. All right. So what's next then? Currently we are running all our things on practically no power. Wait for time, 2 hours. Only thing that uses power is up here. Like this thing and some other stuff. This one is powering that, so we're not gonna take that away just yet, even though we have a bunch of stuff in there. We could actually, let's do that. We should have one book here of Silk Touch. Let's put that on this. So we can pick up stuff like that. Wrong thing, my dude. So that means we'll put the blue ice there. Yep. So then we should see if this number goes up. It does. Excellent. So that's gonna fit 512 of that. That's more like it. All right, quick break. I'll be right back. All right. Sleepy time. Is that so far behind? Oh well. So back to start kind of deal. So we should perhaps move these also. Let's see, then we gotta do Wither skeleton DNA, don't need it. Shulker DNA, don't need it. Magma cube, maybe. Blaze DNA, don't need. That's already sorted. Oh, I have my torches. So we take this, we put a torch there. Yoink, and we're good. And let's get rid of that. So these are like, can we call this high end? Yeah, let's call these high end, so they will be up here. So you go like so. You go there, and then this thing here goes on top. And on the other side, oops. That thing goes there. This thing goes here. That one is broken, and egg on top. And then we select these. Are these locked? No, they're not. They should be. Then we add these to that controller. And this one also. It's glorious. That's what it is. All right, let's take these guys. Let's see how is this gonna look if we do that. Not too shabby, but we're not gonna do that up there though. We're gonna do that down here. Now that connects. And I connect to that one also. So if I do that, it's gonna be weird. Oops. Well, we'll just start like that, it'll be fine. So all this is running, all this is loaded. What's on the bounty board? That's 100 blazes. That's a blaze charm. Still need to whack some withers and spiders. The possessed Elder Guardian? What the hell? Kill the warden. Yeah, they are kind of like a summoning deal, so me. A lot of totems in here also though. Let's pop over here real quick. Cool. If I put a totem in here, that's gonna be 8, 64. $512 is gonna be more than enough, that's for sure. I mean, you're only gonna need 64. Damn, no, that's a lot. Let's just check we added all. We did. How many left? That's levitation. Night vision. Alright, so then we go to starter. We go over here. Let's see if we can carry all of these with our magnet or something. Yes. Flying down. So fire resistance is one that we don't have in here, so we'll add that. Very cool. Up to 397, that's excellent. So once we get our ME hooked into this, hopefully that'll fit. We're gonna be in the big business. So how are we for levels? 114 since we came here and collect them, which is not that long ago. Time 2.5, 6 something. All right, let's have a look. This thing is all done, right? I think it was. Yes, that's number 2. So we did some power stuff last time also, which is a good place to be, I suppose. Like energized steel. Is block X1 for the seeds. Like, do we have enough for that? One, two, three, four. We do have enough for that. All right, that's good news. And these ones then. That's a block of blazing X1. That's a bit rougher. Because that's a blaze mesh. But we should have a gazillion of these. Yeah, this is gonna be an off-camera business, I think. Yeah, because that's gonna make me 36, right? Yeah. Yeah. But okay, so soul lava exists. Where can I find it? Soul lava bee spawn egg. So that means we need to make the spawn egg. We need these guys. It's a bucket. So no, at all the Marium stuff. We don't have. No, we don't. We don't have the teleportation pad thingy. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess, somewhere down the line by following the quests. It's probably maybe a ore laser thing. Our next really big step would be more power. Skyblock automated this stuff. Okay, so bone meal, dirt and grass and break the seeds. These are necessary, which you'll have to use in order to get your first netherite smithing template. But what? Why? Okay, so you can do this without going to the nether then and flying around, apparently. The possessed hoglin drops a netherite smithing template. To summon one, you need to do Abrus commanding conjure ritual. First go through the occultism questline and come back when you've done the chalking it up. Once you're done, go to the Abrus commanding conjure ritual in the dictionary of blah blah blah. Little I to display yada yada, show a schematic, yada yada. After all the items are in, kill a pig close to the golden sacrificial bowl to start a ritual. Make a spawn egg. Smart. Well, we've kind of skipped that step. Okay, so this is the same. So we need to get into that also. The marine fish is the best way to get access to the sea with no sea. Go visit the Interesting Quest chapter to help you make this. It needs a pool that's at least 5 blocks wide to work. These parties can give you enchanted books, ink sacks, fish and more. Seriously worth it. Smart. Nether star seeds require 4 stars. And they need a crux, which is 2 of these. This is dropped upon the withered death. Alright, we're also kind of at a, can I call it passé at the moment? So this might also be just a good place to stop for today, even though it's a bit short. But that doesn't really, that doesn't hurt things. That'll give me the opportunity to do this 36 times. And that's not super fast, but because I haven't upgraded these because I'm lazy. And I'm gonna try and ask around to figure out how to get soul lava from this though, because that would be seriously a game changer for us. And we can store these for later. These go in here. Those we got for that. So yeah, I think that might be a good place to stop for now. There are that server. There are a lot of things to do. Oh yeah, we already got that one. To get this, yeah, we have this. It's easy. But like this, the cloud star is also going to be a big deal in the transportation table. So there's a lot of quests to do. I think hostile neural networks is a lot of that. But first we need to do a ton of the basics. So yeah, we'll end here. I'll fix these guys. And I might work on a semi-factory area thingy. Where we'll put up like this kind of stuff, like some setup like this. With the sieving machines, we'll need a bunch of power for that. We then have a cobble gen in the bottom that creates cobblestone, which gets crushed into gravel, sand, and dust, and then gets sieved in various measures. So the crushing business needs to be bigger and faster than the sieving business. And we need to set that up decently. Or we'll have to be a bit smart about it, I think. I'm not sure it's gonna matter super much. And also netherite seeds, that's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the red stuff. So yeah, there is quite a bit to do. You needed the blue one. So that's this one. You just put the rest in there. Yeah, so some small things for me to do, and I'll see you no later than Monday, I think, depending on everything. But anyways, thanks for hanging out today. Short notice, I know, but yeah, see you later. Bye bye.